Welcome back. We'll get started here and continue our campaign with the Tyranids on the hardest difficulty setting. Moving on to the second part of Aurelia.
Obstacles overwhelmed. Proceed.
Command Vox again, wanting a report. That's the fourth time this week. We keep giving them dead air, and it won't be long before they decide to stop by. They gotta be wondering who's accepting their munition drops, after all. They can Vox every minute until doomsday if they please. We will not respond. You have heard the whispers. You'll know Ulk, the will, the voice. We are his now. He is here. Well, they have forsaken us. If anybody wants these munitions, wants this meat, they must take it from us. Course, sir. For all care.
Alright, definitely looking forward to getting some effects on here. That should be great. Corruption spreads. The Imperial Guard stationed here have slowly been corrupted by chaos. Small pockets of loyalist guardsmen are still holding out, but the majority have turned. Munitions dump. A munitions dump located somewhere in the base may yield some valuable resources and equipment. Beware of ambushes. The enemy will make good use of foreign tunnels and maintenance corridors under the base to attack and take you by surprise. So, I think going with that's going to be a better option. Get them into close quarters combat. You need to have them at range to help with anti-armor. For a greater cause. Wanted war gear may be dragged over to the trash can icon to be repurposed into a reward. Usually this is additional experience for your heroes, but some war gear, especially expendable items, may grant other unique benefits. Yeah, so this is a problem with this game, is they prematurely level your hero up, and then they give you really no incentive to exchange in your war gear like you did on the other games, because it's like experience, when you're talking needing thousands of experience for a level. It's just insignificant.
Perimeter breach. Intruders at checkpoint Tertius.
All forces to arms! Gun them down! Bring their flesh to the keep! All care shall feast this eve!
That was careless of me.
How's it you've allowed the invaders to remain breathing? They walk in the open, begging to be slaughtered! Manticore batteries, vengeance and justice, crush them beneath your rockets!
definitely not as smooth as when I played as the Space Marines.
This land shall feel like Angrin's touch. Am I not magnanimous?
Hostiles closing on the munitions cache. They must not take it.
So maybe I actually want to let them do take those transports to kill them and get some items.
us! Come, unbelievers! All care welcomes all!
Reinforcement underway.
Death comes for all! May my flesh fester and rot and give life anew on Nurgle.
Sweet. Oh, that went pretty well. Perfect.
Fights itself. Emerge. Strike.
Heck yeah. Oh, I can't use that yet. I'm trying to. Anyways, what were we thinking? Oh, yes. And this. That's actually a really good ability. So, stick with that. Oops. What we got here? Typhon Primaris, Feral World, population 1,100,000. Choked by dense jungles in its highlands and bedded swamps in the lowlands, Typhon Primaris has always been a dangerous and unwelcoming world, now more than ever. Hidden behind a veil of dense greenery and tall treetops, it has been refuge to a variety of enemies of the Imperium. For centuries, the native human population has been reduced to a primitive handful by the predations of the savage orcs. The enigmatic or Elder also have designs for the world. Eons ago, a craft world fatally damaged by the Eldar ball crashed to Typhon, and its remains are still hidden in the depths. Even feral tyrannids stalk the jungles now, remnants of their failed invasion 10 years ago. With so many of the foes present, the Imperium is now acutely aware of the danger of the planet becoming an enemy staging ground. To prevent this, a grand number of Imperial troops have been sent to hold it, and at present, the human population of Typhon is a little over 1 million strong. Calderis, feudal world, population 25 million. An arid sphere first settled in the forgotten pre-Imperium past. Calderis remains a brutal feudal world to this day. It is a wonder that human life breathes here at all, given the string of constant threats that have assailed the settlers. A mighty orc war, an tyrannid invasion, and both chaotic and demonic incursions. Yet despite all of this, the settlement not only survives, but manages to thrive. Much of this persistence is owed to the fierce, enduring spirit of the settlers, but also to the efforts of the Blood Ravens, a chapter of the Emperor's own space marines. For the Blood Ravens, Calderis is first and foremost their recruiting world. Almost all new Blood Ravens are drawn from the planet's fiercest warriors. Aurelia, frozen world, population 15,000. Planet Aurelia was once a leading world in this namesake subsector. A millennia ago, warp storms plunged the planet into a devastating ice age and then swallowed it whole. It was only in the past decade that it re-emerged, unleashing a host of dark secrets that were sealed within it. The traitor warbands of the Black Legion wasted no time in uncovering these secrets, ultimately unleashing the great demon Volker, who was sealed there. It was only through the efforts of Gabriel Angelos and his men that the world was retaken, driving Volker back to his imprisonment. At present, several regiments of Imperial Guard stationed here, keeping vigil over Aurelia and its dark mysteries. And Meridian. Subsector capital, population 32 billion. The capital world of Subsector Aurelia. Meridian features huge city spires ranging from urban landscapes the size of continents. Angel Forge, an ancient manufactorium, produces everything from rations to lasguns and fighters. The constant battles of the past decade have taken its toll on the beleaguered hive world and placed it in constant turmoil. Riots for basic supplies in the lower spheres are constant and widespread. The planet's planetary defense force are too thin, and both threats at home and throughout this, both threats from the home and throughout the subsector. The inevitable low morale and exhaustion of the planetary defense force has led to rampant mutiny, desertion, and worse heresy. The intervention of outside Imperial influences was necessary, and regiments of Cadian shock troops have been brought in to maintain control and discipline. Despite this, the machinations of chaos continue to inspire corruption and heresy, picking away at Meridian's resolve. And with that, we will start our invasion of Meridian next time. We now have Carnifexes. Looks like we can turn them into ranged Carnifexes here. So it should be good. Thanks again for watching. I'll put on more videos Monday, Wednesday, Friday at 6 p.m. Midwestern time. If I have additional videos in the queue, I will upload those on holidays as well. And if you like my channel, please give it a like and subscribe to encourage me to put out more videos. If you hit the notification button, you'll be made aware of when I upload more videos. Thanks again for watching and have a good day.